Good evening. This is Selma. It's my pleasure to share with you the speech entitled Impostor Syndrome. Impostor syndrome is an internal experience of believing that you're not as competent as others perceive you to be. People with this syndrome devalue their own abilities, believing that they are not good enough. While it's totally right to want to get better, we may need to stop from time to time asking ourselves, when is good enough good enough? Especially after doing the hardest we could. Next, I show you how easily and secretly this phenomenon gets into our day-to-day life. Without identifying it, this fearful and doubtful thinking can quickly turn into an imposter cycle, building a roadblock to your career advancement. An event happened in one of my classes 2 weeks ago, best illustrating how negative thinking feeds the imposter syndrome. It was the time when we had just received the marathon writing ebook from Miss Editor. I was not exaggerating when I said, wow, what a big victory. It was a glorious moment for all of us. I bet you all remember how you set your mind to practice and improve, how you put maximum effort into it, and finally came up with one piece after another writing non-stop for 14 days. Then, after flipping over the pages and reading all the topics done by the students, I just couldn't wait to ask how they felt about their success. Well, only to my astonishment, I heard all of them saying I needed to try harder. Wait, I beg your pardon. You needed to try harder? Doesn't it sound like the symptom of the imposter syndrome? What's their problem? They first committed to sharpening their writing skills during the winter vacation while others had fun, and now they downplayed their accomplishments with such negative messages like I needed to try harder, I could have done better, or I didn't do well enough. Before you sympathize with their imposter mindset, let me tell you that they are not alone. According to the experts, it's not uncommon. More than 70% of us feel this way at some point in our lives. It occurs more frequently when we meet a new group of people or start a new job. It especially happens to those who try to deal with new challenges or pursue career growth. But the good news is you can do yourself a big favor with a better understanding of imposter syndrome. Instead of criticizing your performance, be proud of what you have done and accept praise. Instead of sabotaging your success, keep tracks of all your accomplishments and celebrate each small win with a big thumb up. Find all possible ways to convince yourself that you have done it well enough. Next time you have this self-doubt, wondering if you are or not good enough, please pay attention to your language choices. You can be right with either yes or no, because it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. Whatever you say will come true in the future. Thank you.